So I met John MacArthur today. I didn't really know who he was until a few months ago. A lot of guys from my church really like his work. And it was interesting how when I was at on campus and people found out that I was going to meet with him, they were pretty shocked, pretty surprised because, I mean, I'm sure he's a busy guy and doesn't just meet with anybody. But for some reason, I guess he had time and was able to meet with me. And I've seen some of his YouTube videos, mainly calling out certain preachers or a certain theology that's incorrect. And I didn't think from his videos that he was like a very nice guy, but meeting him, he's surprisingly very, very nice, very friendly, very warm and welcoming, and just it felt like I was talking to just like a friend, just like anybody. And I think partially that's because I wasn't nervous really to talk with him. Like has done some great work, I'm sure, and written many books, a very wise man, but he is just a man. And I think that's something that us Christians need to understand, that like people on this earth, that even though they've accomplished great things, like they're just human. And anything that they have done has been given to them by God. The ability to do it has been given to them by God. So I've never really been into like celebrities, or I've just never really been into that, because it's like I know God who created them. And I was just reading Galatians. Paul's addressing the church of Galatia because there's very influential people that are persuading the Christians there to follow certain customs or traditions that weren't righteous or weren't what God wanted. So they let these influential people affect the way they're living for God. And Paul says he doesn't strive to please men, but to please God. He doesn't serve men, but he serves God. And I think we need to have that mindset of, just because there's a powerful, influential person in the room, it really shouldn't change the way we act. We should be respectful to everyone. And obviously it's good to thank him for his work, and when people do good things, thank them. But not treat them as like these just amazing people, because God gave each and every one of us an ability and a gift of our own, and allowed everyone to even take their next breath. But it was really cool. Just a cool experience. He gave me a Bible, signed it. Yeah. I don't know. Great guy. Super nice. Told me I should go to the school, the Master's University. I mean, I'm sure he's biased. It's kind of his school. He's the chancellor, whatever, but he asked me to share my testimony, so I told him a little bit about how I came to Christ, and he's like, well, sounds like you should be here. Sounds like the place for you. He's like, who knows, you might find a wife. Just funny. And then right after he said that, this guy walked by outdoors, and he called him in. This guy came in, played basketball, whatever. I met him, and John MacArthur asked him, so, like, what was something that you took away? What was the biggest thing you took away from going to the school here? And he said, my wife. We all laughed because he didn't hear the conversation we just had. Yeah, funny dude. Okay. Good night.